Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is day 4, and we are on point. On point. And we're just going to keep getting better every single day because we now have some momentum going. And I'm sure you've all noticed that in life, whenever something goes bad, things tend to keep going bad and bad and bad and bad. And a lot of stuff will happen at once because stuff tends to roll downhill. But also, it works the same way in the positive direction. The longer you're consistent and the longer you keep stacking wins every day, and that's what this program is getting a win every single day. You keep stacking those W's, the ball is going to start rolling, and you're just going to start hitting your mark every single time, and you're going to keep picking up momentum, and that's what it is all about. I'm going to share back in 2020, I was going through a process of where, I was out of a job, and my girlfriend broke up with me, and COVID was going on. There was nothing to do. I gained a bunch of weight. I was sitting around being a bum all day, and everything was just rolling downhill for me in a negative direction. And I didn't know what to do. And that's when I came across this program, which taught me how to start stacking W's and how to start winning the day, regardless of what is going on around you, regardless of whatever is going on around you. And that brought me to where I am today. I started getting W's. Next thing I know, the restaurant I'm working at moves me from a server to first of all, I get a job. I start serving, I'm killing it serving. They move me to bartending. I start school, I'm killing it in school. I start stacking these W's. Next thing I know, I pick up this absolute dime piece. Boom, I got a new girlfriend, way hotter, way smarter, way better than the last one. And boom, 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 I just start winning. And ever since then, that is all that I have done, is just keep stacking those W's, keep taking me closer and closer to my goals. Like we talked about the other day, you set these goals that are super long out, but it's all about those daily W's. So you keep getting those daily wins, and that's going to keep bringing you closer and closer. And the closer you get to it, the faster the ball starts rolling. So the more W's you stack up, the faster you actually start going towards that end goal. My leg wasn't feeling that great this morning, but it was feeling better than yesterday. And that's all a product of me taking care of it and me stacking W's. It can be applied to anything in life. Get that momentum rolling in your favor. Don't let life push you around and start throwing all sorts of negative shit your way, because that's how it works. So you just got to keep winning on the day, no matter what is going on around you. And this program will help you do that. So please, guys, if you're not on the program, consider starting it, because it will change your life like it changed mine. We're 3 years down the road now. I'm about to finish school. I'm getting paid to go to school, and everything is working in my favor, really. So start stacking these daily W's, start a program where you're keeping account of yourself, and start winning the day. All right, guys, we got some white hot heat for today. And by the way, the last thing I want is some copyright issues. So please go buy this book yourselves. Patrick Bet-David, it's a great book. I'm not trying to halt his sales and give out the information for free. I'm really just giving snippets, and you're really going to get the full experience if you actually read the book yourself. I'm just giving y'all snippets and stuff to think about, So please, PBD, don't sue me. I want your sales to go up. I'm not selling anything. I just want your sales to go up. Please don't sue me. Okay. That being said, we're going to dive into the parts that I took out of today that I really enjoyed, and I think that you all need to hear as well. So this chapter that I'm beginning today, it's talking about studying yourself and finding out who you really are, because like we've talked about with goal setting and all that stuff, it's important to know that you're not chasing somebody else's dream, right? A lot of people, they want to be like somebody else. They think they want to be like somebody else, we should say, because maybe they don't actually want to put in the work to be that person. Maybe you just want to make $150,000 a year and be able to come home and see your family. Like, that's great. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to make $80,000 a year and come home and see your family. Not everybody wants to be a CEO, so not everybody has to act like that's what they want, you know? So find out what you really want and align your goals according to that. That being said, I'm going to read y'all a couple quotes from some pretty famous people. Benjamin Franklin said this: "There are three things extremely hard: steal a diamond and to know oneself." Aristotle: "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Now we're going to dive into some of PBD's thoughts on this stuff. "Realize that what you thought were shortcomings can actually be assets. The most important person to study is the only person you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life, and that's yourself." When you've decided what your best life looks like and execute that vision, you won't be envious of others. Why try to act like Jeff Bezos or Richard Branson when you are wired differently and have different goals? That doesn't mean, if you want to be like Jeff Bezos, act like Jeff Bezos, obviously. What it all boils down to is the alignment. What it all boils down to is that alignment is the key to fulfillment. To living a fulfilling life, you need to align your goals accordingly. Keep these things in mind. Your vision must align with who you want to be. Your choices must align with your vision. Your effort must align with the size of your vision, and your behavior must align with your values and principles. Just like the principles we talked about yesterday, finding your non-negotiables, you will not break for those. There are 4 reasons that may trigger you to reassess what drives you. Oftentimes you have stuff change in your life and you might have to reassess sometimes. Boredom, declining results, a plateau or stagnancy, or a feeling that your talent is declining. These are all different reasons that could cause you to have to reevaluate what is best for you. And reevaluation is good. If you feel like you're not on track and you're not doing what you truly need to do, sit back and really think, is this what I actually want? Because there's no better time to change than now. If you're feeling any of these, now is the perfect time to dig deeper and determine what you really want. I heard a great quote one time from Ed Milet. He's one of my favorite podcasters, super successful business guy. He's actually a business partner with the guy who created the 75 Hard program, great dudes. And he said, change can happen in an instant. It's up to you to flip the switch. What is up, guys? I'm going to give y'all some more cooking tips / showing y'all what I'm doing. Like I said, we're keeping it simple. I was a little bored of the rice. I've probably been eating rice with every meal for at least a month, 2 months, probably 3 months now. I've been eating rice with every single meal, no break. So we're going to be making a sweet potato mash for my carb source for the week. Well, this is probably only going to last me 2 days because I only have 7 potatoes here. And then, it's probably going to last me literally a day. But I have some regular potatoes that I'm going to make another mash. I'll probably show you all that for sure. And I wanted to try out the Japanese sweet potatoes. I've never had these before. I feel like I'm going to cut them open and they're going to be a different color. So that is going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, when you first get them, you're going to want to wash them off because potatoes are nasty, especially if they're organic. So wash them, scrub them off, get all that dirt off and shit. And then you're going to want to cut them up into cubes. I got a pot of water. Yep, they're white. Look at that, sweet potatoes. That's crazy looking. I got a pot of water boiling behind me. I'm basically going to boil these things for probably 20 minutes and then mash them up and add some goodies. You just want to cut them up into some small pieces like this, maybe even cut these up a little bit smaller. Do whatever your preference is. I'm probably going to cut these in half, something like this, and throw those in there. 20 minutes, I'm sure they'll be done nice and soft. All right, and they just got done cooking for 20 minutes. Now we're going to drain, obviously. Drain that water out. You know, you guys can definitely take the skin off these. I would have, but I was feeling a little bit lazy, and I don't really give a damn, so that's what's going on. I think I'm going to leave... Drain. All right, and then you're pretty much, if you have a masher, use that, but I didn't even think about that until right now, so I'm going to be mashing with some whisks. Oh yeah, get in there. This is practically a third workout. Let's go. All right. And okay, I'm destroying this little whisk, so I'm actually going to, oh good God, look what I did to that thing. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna toss that to the side and keep going with the big one. So what I am thinking, if you guys have milk or do milk, I would use that, but I am lactose intolerant. I don't have any Fairlife right now, so we're going to be using a little bit of coconut water. Does it work good? I don't know. We're just gonna go ahead and assume. We need a little bit of that. This stuff's good for you. It's got electrolytes and shit. I just hope it doesn't make it taste weird. But if it does, who gives a shit? I'll still eat it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's working nicely. Now we're talking. And can't forget the grass-fed butter. Gotta throw a little bit of butter in there. Makes the world go round. And you already know that I need a little bit of fats in my system because we are trying to get huge. So, hunk of butter, get that bad boy in there and working. Oh yeah. Now these are starting to look like some mashed fucking potatoes. All right, that butter is going to be delicious in there. Oh, this is looking good, guys. Work it, work it, work it. Keep mashing. Keep mashing. I think I'm going to have to go buy a masher because I'm definitely going to destroy these whisks. And my girlfriend might beat my ass. So we're going to go ahead and grab a masher today. Probably. Probably. We'll leave that one up in the air. All right, and now, I mean, what is a sweet potato without, you guessed it, some ground cinnamon? Oh yeah, let's be a little loving with that, you know the drill. I'd rather have more than less. Get a little cinnamon in there, a little bit of butter, and now, boom, just like that. Get a little. Let's try a little bit of this. Sweet potatoes, skin on, mashed sweet potatoes, a little cinnamon, some butter, a little coconut water. We're gonna drink the rest of this because more carbs. Delicious. Try out this recipe at home if you're looking for some fucking gains. What's up, guys? That is wrapping up day 4. We are feeling electric. We're getting better by the day. And, you know, essentially I just went in the gym and cranked out 10 minutes of walking, 6 sets of hanging leg raises for about 120 reps. Then I went on to do about 10 sets of forearms, got a fat pump. You can't see it now, but we were pumped up. Then I finished with about another 15 minutes on the bike, and that put us right at about 50 minutes. Solid amount of time. You know, we already did a walk today. Today was pretty much a double cardio. A little bit of abs, whatever we'll call it, cardio. And got in the car, chugged down my post-workout shake. You guys know the drill. 50 grams carbs, 15 grams protein. Feeling great, feeling alive. And remember, guys, change can happen in an instant. It is up to you to flip the switch. So think about that, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow for day 5. We are almost a week in, and we're feeling fantastic, guys. Tell your friends, get them on the program. If you're not on the program, get on the program, and let's keep getting better. I appreciate you guys so much. See you tomorrow.